diving into the gay flags, the part of this performance art era where Taylor's signaling towards Lily becomes impossible to ignore. Quick grounding if you're new, Lily has been the quiet, consistent muse threaded throughout Taylor's work for years, but especially picked up on the last few. And this is the third episode where the Lily-coded pattern becomes undeniable. So let's start with one of the clearest examples. Taylor released the Lavender Haze music video on Lily's birthday in 2023, the third release tied directly to Lily's birthday. No other known or rumored muse has gotten that many drops. And when you remember that this era is explicitly about visual storytelling and intentional performance art, you have to ask, why Lavender Haze? Why that imagery? And why on Lily's birthday again? You're not making those choices for an ex or just a friend. And Taylor didn't stop there. She doubled down, pulling fans right back into the director focus. Taylor Nation used the hashtag BlueBearTurns2 to celebrate the video's anniversary, forcing you to go behind the scenes, which they weren't doing for music video anniversaries. They don't commemorate dates unless she wants the fandom to look deeper. And then there's the timing. For my Taylor Nation timeline folks, that hashtag celebration landed on June 30th, 2019, the day that would have been New York City Pride. And another incredibly gay and honestly undeniable 127 shows up in Taylor's summer disappearances, because she didn't go quiet once. She bookended the entire summer by vanishing for exactly 1 month and 27 days both times. And here's where it gets even more obvious that this isn't random. During that disappearance window, her friends started flagging for her. Our first bread moment that really kicked off all of the sourdough included a candle created on January 27th, the same day tied to BlueBearTurns2. It's the kind of breadcrumb that only shows up when the people around you are in on the story. And just like the rest of these, it's right there in plain sight if you look. Speaking of knowing to look, although Lily's barely been seen this year, her Instagram activity has kept the Tillys working overtime. During Showgirl promo, she reposted a post from Atlas's assistant, originally posted 1 year and 27 days beforehand, the night of Paris Night 1, with the introduction of our lesbian bodysuit and female rage. And just pause for a second. Flagging for your partner using your own birthday, referencing a photographer you've both worked with, and timing it to a night full of queer visual symbolism. It's not just funny, it's romantic in this chaotic, coded way. These women are trolls for sure, but they're telling their love story in their own language. I adore them for it. Back to the Eras Tour. We have one of the clearest emotional breadcrumbs in this whole story with Hits Different, and fight me, it's absolutely about the Tilly break. Taylor played it 3 times, first in Chicago on the anniversary of the back-to-back Beard Paps from 2017, and you definitely remember that performance. The lesbian salute beforehand, the little whoop after the bridge, the moment she screamed into the lover mic and no one heard her, and our first bug swallow. That show was a chaotic energy. Second was in London during the mega bridge of Her Favorites. And third, exactly 127 days later, in New Orleans Night 2, paired with Welcome to New York. A breakup song, a reconciliation art, and a perfect 127. That's not random, that's storytelling. And y'all already know I read Endgame as Tilly-coded, both in the timing of when it was written and the way it threads back to the team symbolism and Lily's AT caption. And right there in the center of the only 2 times Taylor played Endgame is 127, played for the first time the same night as the first Karma's the God and the Chiefs, 127 days after Speak Now release, and then again at Show 127. And the trailer for the docuseries follows that same rhythm. When Taylor and Ed are practicing for that mashup to be played at Show 127, the timestamp lands exactly at 127. And to bring us full circle back to the visual storytelling, performance art plan, and intertwining 127s, 127 days after MetLife Night 1 and the Karma music video debut, the new Lover bodysuit with the butterfly necklace, and the Till Dawn edition of Midnights, Taylor first wore double evil eye jewelry, a doubling down on protection, and a callback to their shared evil eye pieces. It was also exactly 127 days before TTPD was announced. These kind of 127s don't appear by accident. Lily is literally woven into the architecture of the story itself. And if these weren't sapphic enough, the final segment holds some of the most unreal 127s I've found yet.